Hey guys, Triple H Guy 2004. Just back here with a late night video. Um, I was just going back and forth with a buddy on Twitter about independent fans being hurt that CM Punk's not going to main event WrestleMania. Well, you there's other wrestling other than independent wrestling. I'm trying to get into the independent wrestling. I mean, I've always been into independent wrestling, but trying to get into the bigger, named independent like PWG, ROH. I go to a lot of events down in Massachusetts. I like independent wrestling, but there is other wrestling out there other than independent wrestling. There's WWE, there's TNA. That's all I really could think of that are big name organizations. But um, that's basically I want to go on that one. Um, there's other wrestling, like I said, and you have other options. You you have a charade of companies that are independent that you can watch. That's great. But not all that shit is great. Trust me. I've been to a lot of independent shows, and I've seen a lot of bad wrestling. If it was on TV, on TNA or WWE, you would be friggin' tar and feathering these guys. But just because they're independent guys, you're like, oh, that was a 5-star match. That was a 10-star match. And it probably wasn't. You guys rate that shit like it was fucking coming out of water. Like it was the best thing ever. You know? Like it was the second coming of Jesus or something. You know? I hear your videos and talking about it. And you know what? Most of the matches are pretty good, but some of them you guys go way overboard with it. Now, as far as WWE people saying WWE fans that go, oh, CM Punk comes from the Indies. So, a lot of people come from the Indies. Just, you know, personally, I think, I don't have numbers to prove this, but this is just my opinion. I think that, like 5% of people that perform in WB are guys that have some sort of lineage to some sort of past of wrestling. Like guys like Cody Rhodes. Obviously, their brother is Goldust, and their father is Dusty Rhodes. His father's Dusty Rhodes. Guys like Ted DiBiase, $1 Million Man, and his grandfather was also a wrestler, and I think his grandmother was a wrestler. So, like I said, 5%, are guys that have, lineage. Another couple percent are guys that WWE finds that are former college football guys, like The Rock, who was a former college football guy, and he also had the lineage. So, I think 75% of the guys, WWE fans, whether you like to admit it or not, are from the independents. Yes, they are from the independents. Just because they didn't start in WWE doesn't mean they're not good wrestlers. Just because they performed in front of, people say, oh, they performed in front of 200 people. Well, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. It's bullshit. Independent guys are where WWE gets most of their talent. So, why can't they live in the world of WWE together? I think they can. You just gotta, people just have to get away from their prejudices about different things, and they need to just enjoy it. It's wrestling. We all enjoy it. We all like bitching about it. But, at the end of the day, we all enjoy it. So, go out and support your local independent league. Go out and support WWE. That's what keeps this business alive. Independent wrestlers are great. There's a lot of guys that came from the independents that are big stars in WWE now. Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose. Well, that's it. Now, people that are against independent wrestling, they'll say, "Oh, like I said, they perform in front of 200 people. They perform in a high school gymnasium." Well, you know what? If it wasn't for high school gymnasium wrestling, most of us, wouldn't be into wrestling. Because I remember, I don't even think the first company I watched was WWE. Maybe it was, but I don't know. I'm just rambling.